Smiling creates a more friendly environment and it's certainly expected. So try to do that when you meet someone. It's also give people the message that you're happy to meet them. Now everybody knows that you should say please, but not everybody remembers to actually to say it. So for example, if you're asking someone else to do something, say, could you please turn off your cell phone, for example, and remember to say thank you whenever somebody does something. And then remember to stand in line, and if you are going through a doorway, remember to hold the door behind you. Try to do that. That makes for much friendlier society, and try to come on time in every situation. The next one is to say sorry, or even better to say I am sorry. For example, if you bump into someone by mistake somewhere in a crowded place, still apologize and say I am sorry. The next one is to remember to greet people and also wish people. We say good morning, good night, congratulations, and also remember to ask how are you. And next, if you need to yawn, it's what you do when you are sleepy and we yawn and it happens and you are in the groups or in office or something like that, remember to cover your mouth. When you are speaking in a group or in a public place, try not to speak in very loud voice. Keep your volume relative to other people's volume. And the next point is not to interrupt people. When one person is speaking, we try to wait until they finish speaking and then we say what we want to say. Try not to interrupt while other people are speaking. And last point in here is don't eat and talk at the same times. Nobody like to see all that food inside your mouth, and also we can understand you when you have something in your mouth. In public situation, try to avoid controversial subjects. A controversial subject is something where people have strong views such as religion or politics. Try to avoid the subjects. For example, at a social occasion or something, if you get into a discussion with someone on the subjects, it can become a little bit aggressive and it can become a little bit angry. And next is when you're walking, even when you're walking down the street, if you see two people coming and they are talking to each other, try to avoid walking right between them. Walk around them. If you have to walk through to people who are speaking to each other or who are really together, make sure you say excuse me, I am sorry, something like that as you pass. But otherwise, avoid that, find a way around them. In some culture, it's acceptable to stand quite close to someone, but personal space is respected more and expected. So when you meet someone, when you are standing, for example, or when you are talking to someone, try to keep about an arm's length distance. If it's very crowded, you might stand a little bit closer, but if it's an empty room, remember to keep a distance. And if you stand closer to them, they are going to feel uncomfortable and you are probably going to find that they are standing back or they are moving away, and that's because you are too close to them. And last point is not to ask personal questions and avoid talking about yourself because that can sometimes seem like you are boasting. That's all. Thank you.